Oh wait, yeah. So I'm gonna play all these plots, starting with the birder. See any birds lately, he says. Guess I'll start as black for the first game. Queen's pawn, let's go Indian game. Usually I play d5 here. Alright, now this is where men choose their fate. Do you take, or do you go for one of these stuff? If you take, it's almost guaranteed to draw pretty much. If you play like this, you kind of are saying you get like a tough position slightly, because more of your pieces are cramped, and this bishop is kind of gay because he's just not going to take ever. So there are decisions. I'm usually not a semi-Slav player, so c6 is not looking appealing to me. Let's play e6. Okay, let's just play like a Nimzo or a Rogozin. Very important we have knight to here. Okay, I could take, but then he can always exchange that pawn. But I guess he is kind of wanting to play this. Okay, e3 was an interesting move, actually. Wait a minute, what about knight to there? Okay, knight to there, he plays like bishop there, for example. We take. Because once we play knight to here, the threat is to win a pawn there. Well, actually more than a pawn, most likely the exchange. So knight to there, bishop there, we just take. Knight there, bishop there. Because now he's threatening to take. So I think there, we just take the bishop. I mean, king takes isn't the worst idea. Yeah, he's kind of bong clouding, but it's not really major. Okay, well, we do actually have queen to here ideas. No, actually, we should probably just try to castle and get the rook in. What am I smoking? I don't play knight to there. I think I've spent too much. Okay, either knight to there or castles, actually. I'm gonna play this because. Okay, that was that. It just went completely insane. Just gave up the queen for a knight for no reason. Okay, take. He takes. I can actually take that, I think. Well, no, I go there, he goes there, take. No way that doesn't lead to mate, but I want to find the best move. I think we just take with check. Okay, take, he takes there. Kind of just like take. Because then he has to move the queen or take the bishop. I mean, because no way you play king to there. No, it's just yoink. Okay, so now I'm seeing that, like, if we just move the knight, he has only those two squares. I guess we could instantly just exchange for his bishop, but it's not really doing anything. I could play like queen to there. There he has to go there. Okay, that's kind of devastating if I play that. Okay, let's just see. Like queen to there, he takes. Okay, then we just lose that. Well, then we could play there. Take. And that's just me. Wow. So there, take, knight there. Okay, what am I? Oh yeah, I forgot. I just took his knight and he just never took it back. Wow. Okay, well now we get a rook. Wow. Okay, let's just win the rook. And that was a little schizophrenic. Okay, now we just win free pawns. Well, no, take. Okay. Okay, now he's going to castle and then try to prolong the game. How do I not prolong it? I could try to just bring the bishop back, but that sacrifice is just worthless. You can always just bring it back like that. I kind of want to just castle. Okay, just moves a pawn. Why didn't I not castle? Cool. Just push pawns. Alright. Yeah, I think he's going full schizophrenic. Let's give a check. Let's go instantly for checkmate. It's not checkmate, but no way it doesn't lead to it. Yeah, we can just push this pawn. Okay, this is gay. Okay, let's just take the rook. Check. And then checkmate.
The bird just got beat.
Okay, 94% is pretty good. Not a single inaccuracy, all good or best moves. Okay, that's going to give me an aneurysm. Turn down that. I mean, yeah, all of this was just average Rogozin. I mean, in this position, literally anything can be played like there. Like, as long as you just don't play like e5 or something, like anything can be played. This, yeah, all you can pretty much do is just take the pawn or just play like that. Alright, then we just play the Rogozin. I mean, I'm pretty sure a Grandmaster would be pretty happy right now. Except to just give up the queen. And then we just try to win the fastest way possible.
Up next is the hiker. He should pose a little bit more of a problem. I'm looking forward to this match.
Alright, we played black last round, so we're going to play white this round. Hi-de-ho, fellow traveler, he says. D4, best move. In Dutch. Yeah, man, it's been a while since I've studied Dutch lines. I don't remember my stuff. There's this one trick line where you go for this and try to checkmate like that. And that pawn's like right down there. I mean, c4 is playable, knight to f3 is playable, bishop to there is also playable. And actually, I think bishop to there is some stuff I studied. And also there. I'm just going to play how I would just normally without theory. Omega Isis Gambit? Don't let Israel hear you say that. Kind of funny. I mean, if I take with the knight, I'm just up a pawn. Like if I just take it with the knight, I'm literally just up a pawn, dog. No way this can be bad. Like literally, you can't put your bishop there. You can't give checkmate like there. What is like? If I take that with the knight, what happens? If he plays like queen to there, I can just go back with tempo. Really? G5. Gee Wilkers. Do we just counter Gambit? Because if he plays that, we can just yoink. And then we are threatening to take this, then give a check. And if e5, if he plays knight to there, we can just take the pawn. So e4. Yeah, he has pawn to there. Ah, but then we play knight to there. How about then he just plays Okay, what the hell is happening? Okay, this is an opening indeed. Okay, one thing I'm also noticing is that no way this diagonal doesn't lead to him losing a rook. There's just no way. Moments like these you have to calculate, because if you get like the best choice, you just win the game. Like e4. Okay, he plays pawn to there, for example. He just gains god tier space on the king side. Well, then we can just yoink and then he plays this, sure. I'm gonna play e4. I spent way too much time not to play it. I mean, what other option? Usually, what other option? Like c4 maybe? That pawn is very juicy, so is that one. So yeah, let's exploit it, e4. Bishop check is outrageous. Can you just block with c3? Oh, if I block with the bishop, I could try developing pieces. Nah, block with the pawn. That this does not win the bishop because he always has that, and I'm a tempo behind. Yeah, if I play this, he just reorganizes his bishop on a better square. Do we just take the free pawn? Oh, no. We give a check. We could win the rook, but no way queen there does not lead checkmate. Okay, we could give a check with the knight. But what else? We don't have to give a check either. Okay, check with the knight. That just looks too juicy. He goes there. Oh, then we give a check with the queen. That's checkmate. Well, that fell apart fast. My tent is 5 miles west. 5 miles per hour winds. Play again. Oh, that fell apart faster than my tent and 5 mile per hour winds. Huh. 97 is kind of crazy, chat. I didn't even know these openings. I mean, the opening I was thinking of, I think the trap is like this. Yeah, it's this. Yeah, this is like, I've won like actually 10 plus games like this. And then like I've had a few games where like they've noticed like right here. They play like knight to there and then I'm just up a pawn. Wait, did I actually go to the ending? Yeah, but it just played like a weird gambit. We just took the pawn and didn't hold back and just crushed it. Yeah, I mean, it was less than 10 moves. Alright, now we're playing against the Girl Scout. A good person. Please join me, she says. Alright, let's play black again. Alright, this is straight garbage. Okay, she wants to play e4, so let's play there. So if it plays that, then we can take, then we can exchange queens, and she can't castle. Okay, knight to there. She plays bishop to there. I could try to blunt the bishop, or I could try to develop my bishop. But if I develop my bishop, I can walk into her plan. So then she could play like, okay, let me think. Knight to there, bishop there. If I play bishop there, she plays queen to there, for example. Then I could just blunt the bishop, but then she could play like that. Maybe. I mean, what's the best move here? Queen, knight to there is probably obvious. As in, well, c5, you can't play to c6, so maybe not. Okay, e5 is also intriguing. Let's play e5. Okay, that's actually pretty intriguing. Because she wants me to take, and then I would open up her bishop. I could, like I said, blunt the bishop. I mean, even then, if I exchange, she's not threatening to take. And if she takes back, I could then get rid of her castle and put, well, then I should give a check first. So take, check. Yeah, no, that's just garbage. Although I could give a check. And then I could just castle. Well, yeah, I still could castle. No, I want to castle. I'll play that and just take the free knight. I don't even think that was a free knight. I mean, check isn't a bad move, I think. Okay, check moves the king. Wow. Yeah, okay, let me think. If I play c3... hypothetically, takes, take, check. Oh, no, they're not just play that. That bishop isn't really doing anything because she just moved her king, but now she can't cancel. How do I exploit that? Let's just cancel. Yeah, let's just cancel ourselves. Oh, really? Oh, she can't take because I just take the queen. One of my on, bro. It's just a free bishop, bro. Just yoink. And I just yoink again. Okay, yeah, I think it's just going completely schizo. It's just giving up pieces now. Okay, let's develop the knight. If you can't find these moves, you might be a little slow in the head. Okay, yeah, developing the knight does seem natural, just attacking the queen. Yeah, sure. There might be a better move, but eh. Okay, I'm going to take there because it's not an isolated pawn. Let's just attack the queen. Push the little pawn. I'm going to push. Really? Okay, let's play this because if he takes the pawn, we couldn't have played bishop there if we played the pawn there. Sure. Okay, now we just exchange everything and win an end game. Question mark. Take. Develop the rook. Defend the pawn. Stop his pawn from going forward. Activate the king. Can't be bad. Activate the king. Push. And stop his king from ever going forward or even thinking about it. Keep pushing. Let's give a check. push. Yeah, keep pushing. Yeah, get the queen. Okay, easy W, easy W. Rematch. I just need to eat something first. Want smoked bark, she says. Alright, 92%. Not the best, not the worst. In middle game, only 89%. And she played a weird opening. I mean, yeah, she's trying to try to play like a King's Indian for white, but just with worse moves. Without like any pieces. With nothing really. The only good thing was like the end game. There was like a little technique where I just exchanged everything. Okay, now we're gonna play against the literal fucking bear. Only you can prevent me from setting forest fires. Okay. We're gonna play white this game. Yeah, let's open with d4 again. Now, let's play slightly different. There's that move, but what's the other one? I think that's what most of the cool kids play. I think bishop there is also playable. Come on, why is bishop to there looking to me? Yeah, just completely ignore wanting the castle. And I'm actually schizophrenic. Okay, I really want a castle. He's already castled, and I can't even castle kingside. I do kind of like my position, though, weirdly. We can play like e4 very easily. Okay, there, knight to there. I just don't see what's wrong with e4. Okay, if I play bishop to there, for example. I mean, that's also not bad. Maybe? Well, of course we would take the knight there, but we would want the castle eventually. I learned this move from Barry Kasparov. Okay, so pawn to there is kind of intriguing, but not really. Okay, there he always has like this pawn storm. We could also just play e4. I don't know why bishop there is just appealing to me. Okay, now we can just castle. But should we? And I instantly am starting to regret it. Wow. Take. I think I would want to close the position, but then if he plays, tries to open it. Could always try to run my king over to the edge. I'm not really creating threats. I could try to take. I mean, he takes with the pawn. I don't want to take because that opens my position and he can always exchange. I don't want to play e4 now, huh? No, actually I can because it's nice pinned. I'm actually sped. Oh, Or just taking it. Yeah, I really don't want to sack that pawn. I really do want... Wait a minute, rook to there, to there? Is that rook lift valid? I think we're playing that. Okay, actually knight. Knight to f3 is kind of looking slightly better because we get a piece out. And if he tries to play that, we can always take and then play that. We could also try to have threats of that. I don't know, I'm kind of smoking a crack here. Just play knight to there. Really. And I clearly can't take with the pawn. Oh wow. Keep forgetting that knight's pinned for some reason. I think we kind of have to take here. Okay, now I'm seeing that if he plays that, I can just take. Okay, he's actually threatening knight to there, wow. Pawn to there, that's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Okay, knight to there. I don't want to sack a pawn, let's try to go for this. Well, I took way too much time yapping. Okay. I think that wins. We try to get the rook out, and then we try to attack the pawn. Wait a minute, knight to there, take. I'm way too speculative. Is it just not schizophrenic? Can I not just take it? Man, I almost went schizophrenic. Okay, I'm gonna go there, purposely do that so I can take. And try to simplify the position. Now we can give a check, but there, then we can go there. No, develop the queen. Check. Take the pawn. Check. Defend the pawn. Forces king out. Not every move has to be check. So this is the second attempt. Can I finally beat the Park Ranger? Here we go, guys. I don't remember what I was. I think I was black. So let's play white this one. Black, white, black, white, black. Okay, Okay, actually loaded. D4. Super serious. I'm locking in, alright? Let's just take space, develop pieces. Alright, this is where men are created. Do you want to play knight to there, or do you want to push the pawn, or do you want to put the bishop out? Could also go for this idea. I think
Okay, that
a3
was a
is even
little
playable
close.
here. Play serious.
All right, so
super serious.
while we did make 2 inaccuracies,
Okay, this
in
is
this
horrible.
game,
You have to play
we
this.
only
though,
got
right?
80% accuracy. We got 1 brilliancy.
Okay, I thought that. Okay, I thought this was honestly the Alapin.
Normal and
So I thought if you just played this instantly,
Okay, for future reference,
then you could just play
do
like
not
that, and then
walk
you
castle
oh,
here.
Oh my god, I'm actually sped.
Yeah, you
It's
just
not
play
the
pawn
Alapin
here
because
and
I
you
got the
slowly
knight there.
develop. Because if you castle, you can play your cards too early.
I think instead of playing like if I didn't play knight to there,
I mean, I did play it
play
up
like
almost
bishop there or
perfect.
something,
Play
you
knight
could
there.
take.
Take
Then if I
queen,
played that, then you
obviously.
could play that. I think.
I mean, you don't have to exchange.
Because if I
the
played
bishop
bishop to
but
there,
you probably would.
and he takes, then I had to play
Then
a4.
yeah,
I
if
just
you
got
played
the
this,
thing
you
messed up.
see that
Great
the
start.
really it's taking is I don't think good at all.
Now if I played this, he has knight to there.
Okay, yeah, it's just
If I
not
play
playable
queen
for a
there.
human. So you play this, keep your options actually available. Then you
Yeah,
play.
I
I
think I
thought
can do
this
with
was
that.
kind of forced because you want to stop knight to there. But I don't
I mean, I
think
can just play that,
was
though,
a
right?
Threat. Yeah, I'm actually just schizophrenic. I mean, yeah, you just play like this. Yeah, I just got like
I think bishop
phantom
there is
threats.
actually playable.
Then we played there. Okay, that wasn't an
I mean,
accuracy.
actually,
We
even
should
knight to
have.
there. Well,
I mean,
bishop there, take. He has knight
that's a
to
bit.
there.
That's a bit much game, don't you think? Okay,
Yeah, this is a great start.
Yeah, we just played
Three
really
messed up.
human.
This is still a decent position, but I
Yeah.
could have gotten so much more.
Is this playable?
I think bishop to there is my best idea, because if he takes,
It
I
was
can,
better than when I played
yeah,
there.
take there, because I want to take with the pawn. But knight to there,
I mean,
he is
just
kind
pushing
of
the pawn
like
was also a pretty
forcing me
smart
to
idea, I
exchange
think.
bishops.
And look at this brilliancy. This really isn't a brilliancy. It's just like the most obvious rook sack ever. And then this, it seemed that, yeah, there was probably a better move, but I had like a minute. I just wanted to like simplify the position. And I got rid of
No, I
two
want
pieces
the queen
easily.
to get the queen active, I think. I think bishop here is
Threat
best.
checkmate, force it to defend it.
We take.
I mean, the one thing is my conversion could have been, actually no. Yeah, yeah, no, best moves, yeah.
So what happens if I just play like queen to there or even queen to there?
I mean, yeah, you could have just taken the rook, but I wanted to go for
If I play
checkmate.
queen to there, I don't think he can defend this pawn. So we could just gain it and force a queen trade pretty much. A queen trade
now we're
would actually
playing
benefit
Parker
me because I would
Ranger.
get these two pieces
Welcome.
developed and he only
And
has
there are
one.
3 rules
And
of
if I
Park,
trade the queens, I'd probably
she
get this
says.
one out as well.
I'm starting to lose.
I'm also looking
In the
at
end
knight to
game.
queen to c2 and try to
I
target
could have played
this
d5.
pawn.
They played a bit more interesting. Play e6 stuff.
I think queen to e2 is just so easy though,
Is this the queen's ending?
because he can't
Yeah.
play his queen any of these squares.
I think you just feel on ghetto.
He can't defend the pawn. If he
Like
plays knight to
c5 is
there,
almost obviously playable. d5 is also a move, I think, and
no,
also
it's
is
yoink. If
check.
he yoinks, then we just yoink.
Okay, I think check is what you play if you don't want to play
This is
like a
looking
serious
very
game.
close to a draw.
Just because it kind of just forces pieces off.
I think we yoink.
Although it does kind of look so easy. You should play this.
Okay, I think this is a mistake though.
Wait. I think I've looked at some of these lines, and as crazy as it is, knight c6 is playable, I think. I mean, okay.
Is that not just a free
C6,
pawn?
push, take. No, I'm just schizophrenic. Yeah, is that not just a free pawn?
Okay, what about c5? Take, I take. Clearly.
Okay, it
I
just
don't know,
blundered a
c5
pawn,
just doesn't
too.
look like the best move. I think it's check.
Okay, I didn't really blunder. It's starting to have that idea.
I think check
Bishop
is
to
just
there,
what like
rook
an
to
engine would
here.
prefer.
I think that was just a mistake. Now you can go back, and once we get a queen trade, that would actually benefit us more because now we're up
Let's play
pawn.
bishop check.
Could try to get a bishop out.
Capablanca variation.
No, that's just worse. Let's just hope for a queen
That's a
trade,
good sign.
honestly.
You're being an invasive species, C says.
If I play bishop there, he
I
has
would
rook
just
to there.
We either let her get a bishop out, or then we just try to get
Yeah,
a
then
good
I just
position.
yoink. What am I smoking? So I play this.
Okay, wait.
I think this is good.
Instead of taking, I thought taking was kind of just the
Okay, I
only
think it's
move.
just
Could we
going
play
insane
c5?
now. That just looks so horrible. It's knight game and go
I just
out.
don't like
now.
how it gets rid of the contesting of the center. Because now we have the option to play c5.
I think castle's kind of obvious.
Okay, c5, she kind of has to play this, take, take.
Now okay, now it's just bishop here or bishop here.
Okay,
If I
first
go
off,
there,
castles just has
push.
to be considered.
I think I kind of want to go here.
I think d5 is kind of... d5 just looks so gay, because she can just take and take.
Okay, I'm actually getting schizophrenic.
Let's put d5, actually.
I didn't want to. I didn't want to blunt the bishop, but you could
Castles,
always
castles.
push the pawn. And that bishop just could have been supporting
Really?
the pawn. Ugh. I think playing
Clearly, we
like,
don't want to
knight
take her
back
pawn,
is
'cause
honestly
then
my
her
best
knight
idea.
gets more tricky. Oh yeah, and we would also just blunder a bishop. Play knight to there. Really? Okay, this just looks horrible, dog.
Yeah, no reason to play that. I don't know why, but f4 is just appealing to me.
Very clearly playable.
In that case, I thought we were just almost guaranteed to take.
Okay, now I think I'm exchanging too many pieces. Yes, her pawn structure is slightly damaged, but I don't think I can take advantage of it.
Yeah, I think we almost guaranteed to take. Oh, I guess he wants this idea.
Okay, knight to there.
Okay, now.
Okay, knight to there. If she takes, take.
I think this is decent. Now I think we try to defend the bishop. Yes, we defend the bishop.
Okay, now there.
And then now we offer a trade, question mark?
If I take, then I can just take there.
I know,
So
if we
there,
take, then
it
he takes with the rook, then we have to take with the... Wait, there, take, then we take with the bishop. You can take that.
No, then, yeah. Then every piece is just pretty much traded off, and it's just an endgame where she has a doubled pawns. I don't think I can take advantage of that. I want to take... no, I'm sped. Knight to there is the move. Clearly. So why am I not playing it?
Okay, I might have just had like a seizure there for a moment, but I think that's decent.
Because if I take, I just blunder bishop, sure. Just do it, just do it.
I think I was just schizophrenic. I should have just tried to defend that pawn.
Takes.
And tried to move the bishop back and try to push. Wow.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. This is gay.
Now we play this though, right?
Did I just blunder a pawn, dog?
No way. If I did not have done that,
Take back
then
would be very gay. Because there,
how did I miss that though?
She takes my bishop.
So you have to bring the king in first. Okay, now you play knight to there. If I had not, oh, yeah, that's unfair. Alright, you know what? I'll do one more just to prove myself, but I have to win this one.
Yeah, this is still winnable. En passant is a move.
Am I going schizophrenic?
Yeah, there's just no way I can like attack that pawn. If I go there, she just takes.
Wait, if I take... If I had taken... Oh, damn. Wow. Dude, I even did one take back and I still lost. Man, this is crazy though. Like,
Okay, queen there, pawn there. Yeah, it's like 9:30. Huh. Now we're kind of just hoping for a draw, I think. I'm so locked in, it's not even funny. Yeah, I just got kind of smoked. Wow. 3 mistakes and 1 blunder is a little crazy. Opening, nothing crazy. I got my theory messed up. Queen of there was decent. What was the best? Okay, sure. Okay, yeah, then I just got into like a completely winning position. Then I just went straight schizophrenic. Heck yeah, you have to go here. I was so focused on trying to exploit this that you have to like... Oh, what's the idea behind this actually? Isn't the bishop just less... Oh, I guess here. I guess if you go like here, you just can't go here because of what just happened. And then if you go here, you still have to close it up with bishop to there. Yeah. I got fucking destroyed. This is the one, guys, I swear. This is the chance I win. I'm gonna lock in and kill her. Intriguing. Okay, the knight or if usually want a fianchetto. This bishop. E5 sometimes is a move. So is knight to c6. Fianchetto just looks too juicy. Alright, so I thought last night I could beat all the bots for July, but I got kind of smoked by the park ranger. So here I am the next day. I'm going to see how I lost and hopefully not lose just because you can't really get the bishop out. You really want the bishop there instead.
Number 2 of hopefully only 2 attempts.
But the king also wants. Alright, so what do I remember of the game with the park rangers? Pretty much nothing. It was last night and I was kind of surprised. I just thought this would be an easy win. Queen's Indian. Alright, some normal stuff. Now take like that because I want an open file around the king and the queen. There's a bit interesting, but I don't see how you could punish it. So far pretty much all normal stuff. I gave a check with the bishop just so I could castle easier. Okay, well I guess there was ideas because if you took with the pawn, you do also have this diagonal around this, working with the bishop, I mean. Okay, it says that was the best one for that, but okay, wait. This one, queen of there is looking playable. C5? Ah, of course. Clearly. No, I'll play rook to there, that just seems way too good. I can take. And it kind of makes sense because you do want to attack this knight. But then, I mean, what does he play actually? Okay, wait. And if you take... Yeah, wouldn't you want to just take and go
I just
back to
schizophrenic
isolate
that I just
pawn?
missed that move, bro?
I guess you win, 'cause you want to take with the bishop, right? Oh, you play this. Go back and then take? Yeah, this position just looks horrible.
I guess we
for
do have
black. You have an
that, but-
isolated pawn. And
Wow, I should not have
pretty
moved
much
that.
nothing for it.
So it would have been better instead of
Yeah,
rook
but
to
then I
there.
got this position. I can kind of see I wanted to go for this pawn.
Probably, honestly. I either just
But
castling.
I think I got way too lost in the
Or just
sauce,
moving
and
the
I
queen
got
to, like, right
way
there,
too
like I said.
expensive with my position. Yeah, then I traded pretty much everything, tried to get a draw. I moved the wrong piece because I thought this just lost material.
And honestly, knight to there to try to reroute it to there is an idea. Though we can just take that, no?
Yeah, there's just a horrible game all around. That was just terrible.
If I take, he doesn't have a check. He can't really go back and attack that. Anything, so I guess I just take, right? I just go back with here. I'm gonna go back here just because it's the easiest option. Don't really have to calculate it, and I'm just up a pawn. Stop his knight from going forward. Why not? Okay, that was a decent move. I think we just castle now. Okay, we could just play knight to there. Okay, where does the queen go? Like, say there, hypothetically. No, just take there. Yeah. Knight to there is just killer, right? Yeah, just take the knight. This is just guaranteed good. I want to take there and try to give a check like that, but the bishop and queen work well together. Okay, how do I attack the white king in the most efficient way possible? A rook lift is not available because of the bishop. This bishop is very strong, and I can make this bishop also very strong, as well as the queen. I think I need to get the queen into play now. Maybe like that. It also defends the pawn. Connects to rooks. I don't really see a wrong with it. Well, if there, he goes there. We can just go there and not force a queen trade. Well, if we go there, we can, because then we can exchange bishops. I think queen there is just killer. Okay, now we force a queen trade. Okay, that's actually pretty dank. I did not see pawn to there. It's very weakening, though. And bishop there. That if I put the bishop there, it's way too weakening. But I'm just not going to blunder the pawn. Isn't just pushing a killer?
Wait, no, I can actually just take, right? Because I'm attacking his queen. Okay, he takes there. Okay, I could take, but I don't think that's the best. Pushing is an option, but then you can play that and it's worse. It's just yoink. Okay, we have rook to there. And rook to there is the best option. He's kind of forced to trade. Actually, if I go there, he has bishop to there. It's getting very close to a draw. Wait, if I just attack the rook, where does he go? I think bishop there is stronger. Because if I play that, you can take, and then you can play like bishop there. Really? It might have been something better, but there's no way this isn't winning. Could go there, try to get a trade of bishops. Can't go give that check with the rook because of the bishop. We can get the rook active though. Okay, if we go over there, you can always just do that. Try this. Okay, I just need to make a move. I think making a bishop exchange is my best option. Really? Okay, that just helps so much. Oh. Okay, now we're just in a winning endgame though. Yeah, I had no reason to do that. If I played rook to there, yeah, we played rook to there, rook to there. Okay, never mind. I didn't really have too many options, I guess. Let's play that, stop the rook king from going forward, I mean. Take. Do this. Alright. His bishop can literally not attack anything. So let's just go over here, win the pawn. Push pawn. Push pawn. Take that pawn. Push. Now let's just try to win the easiest way possible. Okay, careful not to stalemate. Boom. Alright, we got the woods set piece locked. Easiest bot I have ever played against. Totally did not take 3 tries. This is the first time. Ignore the comments or your voices telling you otherwise. And honestly, okay, so the opening, very strong. I think the opening I did, very strong. And also from the opponent. Queen of there was a bit weird. But I've seen some wayward queen attacks like that. It kind of makes sense. Could just be GM prep. Knight to there. Again, yeah, it was just horrible. Usually whenever you put your knight like that, you usually want to play knight to there to try and support it. Well, depending on the situation, of course. Queen to there, I don't think that was a good move. Bishop there was very good. Takes take. Rook to there. What was a better move? Queen to there, of course. Should just win my instincts. Queen to there so that way you can play that with ignoring this stuff. Because that rook is way too strong, so you just have to get out of its way. Yeah, I should have played that, blundered. Then we got the pawn. This is where the game turned and where it made the biggest mistake. Although, even if it didn't make that mistake, I'm still slightly better, I would say. Yeah, it's just everything's going downhill. Okay, yeah, bishop back. Very easy. Castling. Knight to there. Beautiful. Should be brilliancy. Takes. Move the queen up. Yeah, I mean, I don't care what the engine says. This is the best move for a human point. Go there. Bishop there. I didn't think this was the best move, but it's still pretty good. Because even though you're forcing... Yeah, you should have just played queen there. Because it takes... What? You just take the free bishop, of course. I'm actually schizophrenic. Okay. Yeah, I should have just counterattacked the bishop. Like, see what pieces aren't defended, bruh. I mean, even this position, like, brother, I play like Karpov. This is the position I want 8 times out of 10, brother. Yeah, it then gives up the exchange for no reason, and boom. That's much easier. Trades off, and now we're just in a winning endgame. This is very textbook. You just trade everything off, get everything on the light squares, and get the king up. And then we win the easiest way. Just exchange all the pieces, and then checkmate him with just a king and queen. So yeah, if Magnus Carlsen wants to get smoked by me, sure, he knows my number.